Trinity Coliseum. At defense, number 16, Asher. At left wing, number 15, Hunter Thompson. At center, number 8, Logan Tompkins. And right wing, number 9, TJ Ward. And goalie, number 35, Thomas Griffin. Now the starting lineup for your Pioneers. At defense, number 12, Dylan Wayne. At defense, number 14, Colton Leroy. At left wing, number 11, Chris Santorino. At center, number 10, Colin Murray. At right wing, number 28, Max Williams. And the goalie, number 30, Joseph O'Hara. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to move your hats for playing our national anthem.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to high school hockey here on Manchester Public Television. As today, we have an NHIAA Division I matchup as the Trinity Pioneers, just 2 games left in the regular season, face off against the Salem Blue Devils. My name is Kyle Heavey. It's a pleasure to be with you on this February 24th, 2026. And I think I might have the wrong date. Braden LeBelzik here with me. You got to keep me up to date. What do we got for a date? It's actually the 25th of the 26th year of either way, glad to be with you. And how are you today?
I'm great, Kyle. I think it's a great day for hockey here. We're seeing 2 teams. Obviously, the Pioneers a lot better than the Blue Devils, but the Blue Devils gave the Pioneers a run for their money last time they played in Salem. So this one should be interesting.
Well, you got to give them a little bit more intel. The fans here need to know that the Trinity Pioneers 13-2-1 on the year, and the Salem Blue Devils sitting at 7-8, trying to get back to 500, and they'll be fighting hard here. As I know that your parents were at the game the last time down there at the Salem Ice Center, and now here they are with coming back to see what the final week of the regular season will bring, as Trinity still with a small chance to get that number 1 seed if Concord can fall. And Concord is playing against Hanover tonight, so it's a number of big games going around the state, and the first shot on goal is going to be eaten up, and going to have a whistle, and Thomas Griffin in goal here for the Salem Blue Devils is going to have to be up for the task.
Yeah, I'd say so, Kyle. Your referees for tonight's game are Paul Gazinin and Ennis Tebow.
Ennis, always good to see him, as he is quite a well-known referee in the high school rankings of hockey. So we'll see what he can do. And now a little bit of pressure putting on by Salem to start things off, as now sent down, and Griffin is going to eat it up again. And now we're going to get another whistle, 2 whistles down here on the offensive side. And for the starting 5 for Trinity, they are going to take a seat, and we'll get the next round of players here. And this is obviously a very good, talented Trinity squad. And Callan Lucier will do the face-off duties here. And you know that he's up to the task of getting some points whenever he can.
Yeah, especially last game, Kyle. I know that the Trinity Pioneers were able to take down the Exeter Bluehawks, and without the Luciers there, they would have lost.
For sure. And now a block shot going the other way are the Blue Devils, but the defense is up to the task right there for the Pios. And now we will get a whistle here for a high stick. Interesting here was...
Looks like it's going to be Elliot Chisholm, the junior, going to the box here.
Yeah, Elliot is tough, just 53 seconds into this game, and now he's going to be in the box. And Trinity will try to go 1-for-1 on the power play here early in this contest.
Yeah, Trinity's power play is pretty dangerous too, Kyle.
Oh, wow. Whistled off and ends up getting out of the zone there. That was a heck of a shot.
As here comes Bolio. Bolio shoots. It's blocked in front. Lucier takes the puck here. Tries to look for Bolio, just can't get him. Hurley shoots here. Saved there by Griffin. As Bolio takes the puck up. He kind of loses it there. Hurley's there to cover for him.
Nothing like a good whiff every now and then, I guess.
As here's Santorino going behind the net looking for an option. Here's Lucier. Lucier brings the puck to the top, shoots it, and he scores.
What a shot right there from a screen in front of Griffin, and just like that, a 1-0 lead for the Trinity Pioneers. Bells, you were able to call that. You got to get a little bit more energy when your boys score a goal like that. The Trinity Pioneers with still a minute 18 that was left on the power play, and now we'll back to 5-on-5, but quite a wrist shot right there, Bells. Nothing much Griffin can do.
Yeah, especially when you're screened like that, it's always a tough one.
Well, now puck goes out of play into the Salem bench. And we're less than 2 minutes into this contest. We've already had a number of whistles. We've had a penalty. Is not a way the Salem Blue Devils are hoping to start this game. That just kind of flicked out, and now a 2-on-1. Salem has a chance. Shot, and Ronzello is going to be up to the task.
Yeah, great save there by Joe to stay with the puck.
Now into the corner they go. Salem. Certainly, they're physical. We were watching them in warm-ups, and they have some good quality shots. They were hitting ringing iron left and right there, Bells.
Yeah, especially with their roster. As I'm looking for Hunter Thompson. That was the name that we pointed out before the game, Kyle. Looks like he is the stud freshman on this Salem team that Trinity's going to have to watch out for.
Yeah, Hunter Thompson. I mean, a phenomenal, well-known name as it is with having a name like that. But either way, he's going to be up to whatever he can do at 5'10", 145 pounds. And as you said, just a freshman, so he's got plenty of time to grow and become even better and stronger. But so far, he's already had a number of points. As long as he stays out of the penalty box, he did have a couple trips to the penalty box early in the year. Now,
what a
my
save.
goodness, Max Bolio just got robbed. You might want to call the Manchester Police because there was an armed robbery right there.
Holy moly. Salem was kind of caught there, Kyle, in a odd man rush, and
well, here
worked
they are
out in their
again.
favor.
Oh, puck goes in, and it's going to be another goal. I'm not sure who's going to get credit for this one. Connor Hurley was the closest one, and it looks like he is going to lead the hug back to the bench here with a second goal in just a matter of the first 4 minutes of this contest.
Yeah, great job here by the Pioneers to get pucks in deep and get 2-on-1 chances and capitalize.
Oh, here we go with another faceoff on the center ice, and Salem is going to have to change something up here because they are already down quite quick. And these two teams, like you said, had played each other earlier. As I forgot what the final score was in that one was. Was it tied in that one's, Bells? Let's try to look this up really quickly.
I don't remember off the top of my head, Kyle. I'm sorry. I don't really remember.
It's all right. It was a 6-2 Trinity victory. And Ronzello going to have to take this and cover it up. We'll have a whistle on the opposite side of the ice. And Joseph has really done a good job this season. Obviously, he wants to be able to make something happen. And the last time the Trinity Pioneers was lost was on January 21st, so it's been over a month since they've had a defeat. And, well, this week is looking promising for them in a lot of ways, but next week we'll start the playoffs, and we'll be ready for that. And
another great thing for us, Kyle, with Manchester Public Television is that if they make it to the semifinals, it'll be here at JFK, so they could possibly have 3 home games for the playoffs.
That is and they know this ice quite well. It's a lot of weeks practicing and playing on it, and wow, look at the speed right there. It's going to be called an icing, but my goodness, Gavin Dowdy, the 6 foot, 165-pound senior, has got some incredible speed there. He's the captain for a reason, and he was still fighting for that puck, even though seemed like it was going to be too far low, and he'll take a breather here on the bench. And faceoff comes in the Trinity zone, and now Salem setting something up here. 2-on-2, spinning around, trying to make something happen. Shot, tough angle, does not hit anything. And puck goes into the stands, and who's going to get the souvenir? Oh, she throws it quickly back on the ice. My goodness, no warning or anything. She must be really good at Frisbee, Bells.
Yeah, she looked angry on that throw, Kyle.
I'm going to have to check on her at intermission to see what's going on. Shot there in front, held onto, and now Trinity coming the other way, hit into the boards. Able to stay on his feet is Tristan Lucier, and he's going to lay a good-sized boom right there.
Yeah, big hit there by Lucier.
In front, just a tough shot there by Siskevich. Shot goes just a little wide here by Bryson Lebelzik. Lebelzik going to be playing the line as best he can.
I really like what this the Lucier and Siskevich line has done so far, Kyle. They've gotten the puck in deep. They've gotten shots on goal. That's a great hit there by Lucier and Lebelzik, but now, unfortunately, we've got a 2-on-1 going the other way.
Pass go there. Runzello is up to the task so far. The puck is still deep in the Trinity zone there, and now sending it the length of the ice for an icing with 9:55 to go in this first period. Again, a 2-0 lead, as 2 goals in a matter of the first 2 minutes and 25 seconds have helped the Pioneers take an early lead.
Yeah, we'll see what this third line is built up here, Kyle. The Therian, I believe Wasieko and Maher line is all about here.
Well, they're able to get out of the zone and still fighting for it. Look at the speed here. Shot from a tough angle there by Mason, and he will want that one back. Pat Maher skating like a road runner right there. It's now sent down deep, and Hunter Therian. Third line energy line right here, trying to set something up.
Oh.
Close and man-on-man collision there between Centurino and Mason. Wasieko kind of got the worst end of that. Big hit in the corner there. Salem with a chance though, shot. Kind of gets blocked and now sent down the length of the ice for what will be another icing here. So Salem doing their best to put some pressure on the Trinity Pioneers here. Some quality shots, but just not able to get anything past.
Yeah, you kind of took the words right out of my mouth there, Kyle. They've been able to get the puck into the Pioneers zone. They just haven't been able to capitalize on their opportunities yet.
One thing we've been able to see, Bells, is that there has been a number of block shots throughout this season, and that's one thing the defense has been able to do, but what a save by Runzello.
Yeah, great movement there by Runzello to stay with the puck.
And just as I was saying, another block shot, and that is none other than Connor Hurley, who 2 weeks ago when we last saw this team, he got banged up pretty good in that game and almost had a chance on a breakaway there. You got to remember, he came out of the game for a little bit with a knee-on-knee collision, and glad to see him back. Shot there is a good one on.
Yeah, it's been pretty weird, Kyle, not seeing these guys here at the JFK. They were away for a little bit
Yeah,
these
they
past
definitely
few
was
weeks.
betting. So that's why it's kind of nice to have them back for the final 2 games of the regular season here, trying to get to 15 wins on the year. Now Bolio going to leave it behind, but no one there to follow him. Now Salem coming the other way, but the defense backed up. It's obviously a very interesting situation here with the benches. There should have been an offsides, in my opinion, there, Bells. Am I seeing something wrong there?
I kind of agree with you there, Kyle. I mean, refs didn't call it, so we go.
Oh, nice tip in front. Just Lucier tipped it a little too high. Salem just going to wind up, and Joe saw that the whole way. Oh, offsides is called on the Blue Devils. And a little extracurricular hello there. Callan Lucier was just making sure he said, I hope your winter break's gone well.
Yeah, I forget these guys are on winter break since I'm now a college kid, Kyle, so I don't have a winter break.
No,
I guess I technically do, but it's called Christmas break.
Well, you'll have spring break in a few weeks as well.
That's true.
And now Salem stealing the puck in the shot, and is not sure if it hit off of Joe or just kind of went past and hit some glass.
I think that may have hit the crossbar, Kyle, but I think it went over the net.
Now Salem with a big shot.
Oh, here's a
Deflected
chance for
away.
Lucier. Lucier's coming in here. Looking, scanning. Finds Siskovic, but it's shut down there by Griffin.
Oh, now set the other way, and now Salem will ice the puck with exactly 6:30 remaining in this opening period. Manchester Public Television's high school hockey coverage here from the JFK Memorial Coliseum on this 25th of February. I got that right now.
Yeah, I do want to highlight the play there of Vinny Ferraro. I think that's how you say it. Apologies if that's not how you say it, but that was a great back check there on Lucier to break up that play.
We'll go with Ferrero. We'll hyphenate the E. Oh, nice attempt there. But now Maher loses the puck, and Salem is able to get it out of the zone. Sometimes it's interesting to see Bells like a weak pass like that makes it through and didn't get as much contact as he wanted to, but it slowly made its way. And
as we got another odd man rush here. Actually, honestly, I don't even know what to call it. I guess the same man rush. That was 3-on-3.
Well, back behind the net it goes. Griffin has been a little quiet here. Hasn't had to make too many spectacular saves here, as Trinity seems like they're just keeping it to the neutral zone and letting Salem kind of tire themselves out.
Yeah, as now Bolio and Santorino are coming in hot here. Fortunately, Bolio loses the puck.
Now, coming back the other way. Nice shot there off the pad. The rebound goes wide.
Ooh, DeFreitas tries to get the puck in front of Griffin, but fortunately just doesn't work out.
And Santorino has been one of the hardest skating players for this Pioneer squad, in my opinion, but just has not been able to capitalize on some goals here. We'll see if he can get one later in this contest as Salem tries to send one back. And now we'll see Chris by himself here as two guys to face, and we'll
get an offsides. But yeah, Kyle, to go off of Santorino's game, he's the guy on that line that'll do the dirty work for you. He gets in the corners, he hits kids. He just does everything you want as a teammate.
As you were his teammate for 2 years anyway, and to see his growth has been incredible to see. And as now we got a tie up here on the face-off dot, and Lucier tries to get to it in time, but Salem, again, down 2 goals. They're not giving up just yet. They would like to put one past Ronzello. Defenseman has to move up, and
ooh, as we got a chance with Lucier.
oh, great defensive work. I got to give praise right there to Andrew Marvellis. Maravellis? Yeah, we'll go with Maravellis.
Yeah, we'll go with Marvellis.
As he was able to save the day there, the 6 foot, 170-pound junior. And yeah, you can see him. He deserves to have a break after that play. But faceoff comes down in the Salem zone. Trinity wins the faceoff initially, but now Salem is able to get it out of the zone and hit in the neutral zone there.
Ooh.
Bouncing puck, and smartly just sending it down was Gavin Dowdy.
So we got a little scrum in the corner here, Kyle.
Yeah, I was going to say, this could take off some precious time as we are under 4 minutes to go in this opening period. Oh, just unable to keep that on his stick. The blade of his stick kind of got in the way. Now we'll see if the Pios can get it out of the zone and come the other way. Sent down is on net. Oh my goodness,
here
look
we
at
go.
this chance.
Nice save there by Ronzello. That was the senior Dowdy. That was stopped by Joe there.
Joe slipping, sliding all around the crease right now as Salem is really going left, right, up, down, all around here, trying to at least get one on the board.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Kyle. They're definitely making Ronzello work in this first period.
We'll look forward to seeing what the saves will be, or the shots on goals, at least, after this period, as it feels like it's been even a lot of ways, but at the same time, it's the Pioneers who are able to capitalize on a power play, and also, big hit right there. My goodness gracious. And now he has a chance for a goal.
Oh, Wasieko with the goal. That's someone we don't usually call.
No, you can see the celebration is there as Mason able to get one past Griffin, and 3 goals in the opening period here as the scoreboard has not been changed just yet. But with 2:28 to go, it's a lot of happiness on the Pioneer squad here as they make their way to the bench, and the puck has been thrown up to the coaches here, as that obviously has a meaningful goal right there for Mason.
Good for you. Attaboy, Mason. Good for you, dude. But yeah, that was a great pass there by Therian. He actually spun around and passed it to Mason there.
After the big collision as well, so it all works out quite well where the Pioneers are getting goals from almost every line so far here.
Here we go again with Hurley. It's broken up by Miravellis as the puck goes behind the net. It's chipped out there by Ward as Bankin's there to make the play. It's dumped in here by Salem. Centurino goes and picks it up. Centurino looking. Passes it to Bolio across the ice. It's in his feet. Bolio just dumps it in deep.
That seemed like a frustration type dump right there, Bells, as he really was kind of annoyed that it got stuck in his skates and kind of got caught on the red line, and whatever works there, at least it's in the zone for Trinity.
Yeah, Bolio kind of had a lot of space there too, Kyle, a lot of open ice, so instead of maybe dumping it in, if he would have caught that, he could have maybe got a shot off there.
Hurley with a great champ there, but now Ronzo comes out of the zone.
It was Hurley with a chance here. Toe drags, shoots, it's saved. The rebound's up in the air. Oh.
And are we going to get a penalty here? Or is the goal off the moorings? It looks like the goal's off the moorings, and there's some chatter going on here between Max Bolio and...
Kind of looks like Hurley's grabbing that left forearm there, Kyle.
Even the trainer, Sarah, was ready to go if need be, but he's going to take a seat on the back wall and pay attention to that as we go forward. That's one thing about Connor, is he does not like to come out with injuries. Shot goes far, and we are under 1 minute to go in this opening period. It's been all Trinity so far, a 3-0 lead, but Salem has really had some chances through and through, so it's just a matter of can they get one past Joe Ronzello, but a turnover here.
Ooh, Siskovic looking for Lucier. Lucier not there, unfortunately.
But gets there.
Oh, here's another prime scoring chance. Siskovic scores.
My, oh my, another goal for the Trinity Pioneers with 30 seconds to go in this in this period. And right place at the right time, it seemed like right there, Bells.
Yeah, it looked like that the Salem defense was out to lunch there, Kyle. I mean, they kind of let Siskovic and Lucier walk right in, and Siskovic kind of just walks around Griffin and puts it top shelf.
Wow, look at that. A big first period here as the scoreboard again finally changes. And now sent down on Griffin. He actually has to make a save.
Oh, and he has to cover up there. Probably not the play you want there with 25 seconds left in this period.
No, you just didn't. I mean, that was a heck of a job there by Trinity to just send it down and make something happen.
Oh, is this faceoff won by Therian, but he actually loses the puck after he wins the faceoff.
And out of the zone it goes. Cannot touch it. There's still 15 seconds to go.
As here's Lebelzik looking. Passed it off the boards to Therian, actually. Great pass there by Lebelzik. Therian's moving the puck. Goes around looking for Milsieko, and he scores! Wow, what a pass!
5 seconds to go, and still Trinity. You can see the hugs galore here. These boys are pumped right now to put up a 5-er in the first.
Wow, what a period there from the Pioneers. I'm shocked, Kyle. I didn't think this is how this game was going to go.
Well, obviously, they put up 6 the first time, but you didn't expect this many goals in the first 15 minutes. as the Pioneers try to fight for some more, but tough period here for the Blue Devils as they have allowed 5 opening period goals here, and Thomas Griffin can't be default at everything. I feel like the defense kind of let him down in a lot of ways, but for the Pioneers, they have everything working on all cylinders so far. A power play goal and a number of goals from each line. And Bells, we're going to the break here. We have a lot of info to get between assists and times of goals and shots, so we'll be back here for our Manchester Public Television's high school hockey coverage. Kyle Heavey and Braden LeBelzik here, and we'll be back with more after this. And back here for the second period here from this Salem Blue Devils Trinity Pioneers game as the Pios, who have taken a 5-0 lead here. And Braden LeBelzik, you got all the stats here from the opening period with the 5 goal scorers and the assists. Go ahead and run through them for us.
Ooh, I got to catch my breath here. Alrighty, so at 13:25, the first goal was scored by Tristan Lucier. At 12:17, the second goal was scored by Hurley and was assisted by Bolio and Santorino. At 2:28, Wasieko got on the board and he was assisted by Maher. With 30 seconds left, it was a goal by Siskovic, who was unassisted. And then with 5 seconds left in the first, we got Wasieko from Therian.
And with this 5-0 lead, Joe Ronzello is going to take a seat and have the rest of the game hopefully to relax and watch from a distance as they've made a goaltender change here for the Trinity Pioneers.
Yeah, it's the freshman Gantner that comes in for Trinity. Also with Salem, we have a change too with Chase now coming in, the sophomore who's 6'3" and he's 218. Definitely a big change here from Thomas Griffin, who was a sophomore, also a sophomore, but he was 5'5", 125.
Well, Max Bolio will get the puck and bring it into the zone, take a shot there, and just goes wide. A little paddle there, push to the corner. And the Pioneers, a great golden opportunity right there, just not able to get the puck as it's, again, a fresh sheet of ice, so it's a little bit more slippery than it was to end the first for sure. Salem, again, with some speed, trying to make them make a mistake.
Yes.
Fast skating TJ Ward right there.
Yeah, here goes Bolio. Bolio taking it into the Salem zone. It's collected by Hurley. Hurley kind of whiffs on that puck there, and it goes wide. Santorino gets hit. It looks like it's Helihiski. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry, it's a tough name to pronounce. But DeFreitas gets a shot on Chase, but it's saved and cleared up by Salem.
What a save right there. I got to give him some love right there as coming off the bench and not even really getting a chance for warm-ups and able to make a quality save like that. And it's pretty impressive to see as, again, a minute and 29 seconds has come off the clock here in this second period.
Yeah, Chase almost a foot taller than Griffin and weighs almost 100 more pounds than him. So definitely 2 different goaltenders on this Salem roster.
And they do have a third one if they need to for the third period, but so far so good here.
As DeFreitas' shot gets blocked, as Lucier picks it up in the corner here. He's pressured. As Salem clears it away again.
And on net here, so will not go for an icing, and they're going to try to steal it. Shot there is blocked by Brady. Brady will have to come back and get it, but out of the zone, and this will go for an icing. So with 12:48 to go, it'll come the other way as this Pioneer squad doing all that they can to keep the momentum going here. Salem obviously hoping that their intermission changes can work to their advantage, and this will be a big face-off here.
Yeah, on the face-off there was Chase as Gantner saves it, loses it, and it's saved again by Gantner. Shoots! Saved again by Gantner.
My
Great save
goodness,
there.
and now out of the zone. What can they do here? Now out of the zone and come down the other way.
Great save there by Gantner, kind of sprawling around in his back there, Kyle.
You got to do what you got to do to keep the puck out from getting past you, I suppose.
Yeah, as this is O'Connor, as LeBelzik's back there to get it, as Chase is giving pressure. LeBelzik rims it up, and it kind of comes out to the the face-off circle here as Wasieko dumps it in deep. There's Therian. Wasieko in the corner kind of doing the dirty work. As it looks like it's going to be Lewis as Lewis
goodness.
laying the lumber as Lebelzik shoots here, and it's saved. Rebound, nothing there.
Now trying to go for the home run pass, but it just too far, and it goes for an icing as Henry Griffin trying to avenge his brother with a opportunity to get one on the board, but just does not work. And now the faceoff will come in the Salem zone, 11:43 remaining.
Salem wins the faceoff here, and this puck is going to be collected by Thompson. That's the stud freshman that we mentioned earlier. He hasn't really done too much tonight, though, Kyle.
Not so far, but plenty of time and a heck of a wrist shot right there. But saved there, and puck in front, bouncing around.
Oh, the net is actually kicked off here, but the refs are letting the boys play here. As it looks like Boucher is going to be back there. We don't usually call his name too much, so it's good to see him out there.
And finally, we do get a whistle with 11:13, and kind of watching some of the replays of prior games, and it just seems like this side it always comes off more than the other side.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so, Kyle, from the games we've done this year. But yeah, I guess that is kind of a weird observation. Now that you mention that.
At the same time, it was also skate 3 we were just at 2 weeks ago that we had the same side that was having the issues. So very weird to whatever the hockey gods are telling us. I'm not sure, but either way, out of the zone it goes. And I could see Connor Hurley skating, playing hard. He was actually getting some ice attended to his elbow. He took quite a collision, and it seems like he's okay, but he did have the bag of ice as trainer was able to help him out. And now,
ooh, it looks like we're getting a caller. Chris Santorino here. I think he kind of made a play behind the play against Logan Tonkiss, the junior from Salem.
And now the Blue Devils will go on the power play for their first time in this game with 10:42 remaining in the second period.
I believe that's a roughing call too, Kyle, so.
Well, let's see how the penalty kill is for the Pioneers. Shot there, pushed aside and out of the zone. Well done right there by the boys in white and red.
Yeah, here's Siskovic pressuring. Great pressure there by Siskovic. Kind of has Tonkiss just throw it in the corner. As Chisholm kind of sends it behind. This is Doty, the captain of this Salem Blue Devils team. Looking, scanning. As here's Tonkiss again. As we watch Salem set up their power play here, Kyle.
You know, all at the blue line at the same time. Kind of interesting to see that.
As here's Tonkiss. He shoots, and I wasn't really paying attention, Kyle. I think
got deflected off of a stick, and I'm not sure if that was DeFreitas that it went off of or what, but it went high up in the air, and Gantner didn't have to worry about that getting past his net, but it went up to the net above.
I think if you're Trinity here, obviously with Joe only being a junior, but once Ronzello graduates here, you got a very good goalie waiting for him in the reins with Gantner.
Fourth time we've seen him this season.
As here's Salem. This is Thompson in the corner here looking around as he finds Dowdy. Dowdy going to the top of the circles, shoots, deflected, nothing there. As Lebelzik's in the corner here against Chisholm. As Thompson going to get the puck on. Looks like that's Callum O'Connor in the corner there. Thompson with the puck.
As a man in front, they didn't go to him.
As it's kind of deflected off of Callum and O'Connor, not O'Callum, O'Connor, sorry. As he blocks that away. As Thompson looking for something again, finds nothing.
Still 25 seconds remaining on this 5-on-4. Salem has kept the puck in this zone for the majority of this last 2 minutes.
As Dowdy looking, shoots, saved by Gantner as quick whistle there, Kyle.
Very quick whistle. I'm not sure if I like it myself, as even the Salem bench below us are saying, come on, is a lot of shaking of heads right now, as they just don't like what they saw in Paul DiMarino down there as well, saying that's rude.
Yeah, as we have Chisholm against Lucier here, and Lucier wins the face-off, sent to LaRoe. LaRoe gets it out of the zone.
10
Huge
seconds
break
remaining, and that most likely will kill it off unless they can set something up really quickly.
Yeah, as Ward kind of gives a pass there and just kind of catches the top of the board below the glass kind of area, and just, it's an icing.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do. It hit awkwardly for sure, and not much you can do. Is now 1 second remaining on the power play for Salem, and they got to play some defense now, and we'll see if Centurino comes into this play or if he goes right to the bench. Looks like he will go to the bench, and taking his spot on the ice will be Colton LaRoe.
Great dump there by Siskovic. As this is Chisholm. I wonder if there's 2 Chisholm brothers on this team, Kyle.
Seems like there's a variety of brothers here.
Yeah, Elliot and Asher. Asher and Elliot Chisholm. As Dowdy shoots it on Gantner, and Gantner says no and gloves it away.
Does some of those surprise you, Bells? I mean, it comes at you so fast. It's like, okay, it's in my glove. I don't know if I should get this out or keep it.
Yeah, you guys just always got to be ready, Kyle. I mean, anything can happen, especially with those deep ones like that. Obviously, look what happened to Swayman in the Olympics.
Absolutely, as I was going to bring that up too. Oh, a high stick right there. And
as Salem doesn't even make an attempt to play the puck in, it's blown dead.
I mean, what can you do right there? You know that you're guilty, but no one else is coming to come get it. And it was a very strange situation there. Callan Lucier was kind of standing there laughing with him, and he will take the face-off here with 7:57.
There's actually another Chisholm on this roster, Kyle. Brody Chisholm, we just took the face-off.
Now.
So a few Chisholms on this Salem Blue Devil team. As Lucier, nothing happens. As Salem's got a chance here. Lucier says no as it's in and offsides there.
Unfortunate right there, as there was a great opportunity.
Yeah.
And now a little bit of dissatisfaction here. Some people did not appreciate that what the call was, but it is what it is. The face-off will come right in front of the Trinity bench.
Yeah, as Hurley does the face-off there. Taken here by Sorois. Sorois just gets it deep. As it comes in on Chase, and Chase plays it. As here's Griffin. Griffin tries to get it up, but it's sent back in by DeFreitas. And Salem doesn't get anything going. This is Sullivan. Sullivan dumps it deep here. Sorois is there to play it. Sorois gets it out of the zone again. Sullivan tries to put it back in, but it's blocked there by Bolio. Bolio takes the puck, and nice little move there. Goes between 2 defenders, just loses the puck. Sullivan tries to break it out. As this comes right out to Hurley, and it's blocked away there by Maravellis. And if I'm Chase there, I think I'm going to thank Maravellis after that one. That was a huge block shot.
I agree with you there. It just seemed like that Hurley was setting up for something spectacular right there. And instead, we're got a whistle here, and now we're going to go to the opposite circle that we'd already planned. And a beautiful sunset on Manchester as the sky lights have lit up here. Is right above the scoreboard. You can kind of show you that is, again, a 5-0 Trinity lead here with 6:54 remaining in the second period. All 5 goals coming in the first. And Trinity trying to get a couple more here.
As it looks like this is going to be Tonkus and Hurley, as Hurley wins the faceoff. Shot by Bolio, blocked away by Thompson. As DeFreitas goes down, shoots it towards the net, nothing doing. As looks like we got Thompson here. Oh, as Sorois is there to make the play and break it up. Great play there by Sorois, Kyle.
Absolutely. He was kind of like what we saw from Salem earlier, where you're just able to get back and be at the right spot and not allow your opponent to make any more moves.
As Tompkins got it in there by Gantner. Gantner pushes it in the corner. Now it's sent up by Hurley. Bolio breaking it out as it goes through Centurino's feet. And it looks like Maravellis sends it out. Hurley's there. Sends it back to Sorois. As DeFreitas misses the puck, excuse me.
That took a weird hop off the penalty box.
Yeah, as Maravellis is hit there by Centurino. Bolio tries to get it in front. Nothing doing. Tonkus breaks it out. Hurley's there to make the play on Thompson. As Hurley takes the puck, tries to send it around. Kind of whiffs on the puck there. kind of blocked away by Thompson, but it works out in the Pioneers' favor, and they get it out of the zone. As Ward brings it back in. Ward sets up Salem. They shoot. Gantner's there to make the save. As Tonkus is there, he shoots. Actually, it may have been Ward that shot that puck, but Gantner's there to make the save.
Yeah, it kind of got deflected off of Soroy's, and able to take that was Ganter. And we've got a full-fledged line change here from both squads, and we'll get a face-off right below us with 5:41 to go.
We got Boucher and Chisholm on the face-off, and kind of tough to tell who won that one.
Kind of a weird situation as Max was on the Salem side.
As
Centering feed, and goal will come off the moorings as Gantner with a kick save.
Oh, as Salem puts it in. Looks like it's going to be Dowdy. The senior, 6 foot, 165 pounds, kind of built like me in a way. Puts it in, make this game 5-1 Trinity.
Very weird situation there as I watched the goal come off the moorings and was expecting some sort of whistle, and it never came. And next thing you know, a little bit of a screen or maybe a deflection, and Salem is able to get on the board.
Yeah, another thing I noticed out here, Kyle, is number 19. We usually don't call his name too often. Jordan Hawks, the freshman. I didn't really know who that was, so I had to look at the roster, but it's good to see him out there too.
Yeah, getting some younger legs out here with a big lead. Also gives the upperclassmen a chance to maybe catch their breath and kind of teach in some ways, as I'm sure that Coach Cannell would appreciate knowing that things will be looking forward to the future of showing them what they do, kind of like the Patriot way in some way.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kyle, as looks like Chisholm gets the puck there as it's taken by Lebelzik. Lebelzik kind of going with Lewis. Sorry, I don't know why I couldn't say that for some reason, but it's kind of hit away by Salem and kind of goes back in the corner as Chisholm looking for Dowdy as he can't find it there, as looks like this is Therian now at the puck. Therian looking around, bringing the puck up here. Nice little move, gets it into the Salem zone, dumps it in. Salem goes to get the puck here, rims it. Wasiek gets the puck as he's on hat trick watch here, Kyle. Got to watch out for him.
Yeah, certainly we're rooting for it, as someone that doesn't always get the limelight is certainly has a glowing light on him right now, and we'll see if he can make something happen. But Lebelzik has been having to spend a lot of time on this ice right now. Has not gotten a change in a little bit.
It was kind of a sloppy play there by the Pioneers as it kind of gets back to Salem, but Salem dumps it in. As this is Bankin now at the puck, going behind the net, looking for Maher, as gives it to Therian, and Therian with a clever move right behind the back as Wasieko shoots at just a little too high there for the hat trick. Maher gets it back in deep here as Marvellis goes against Wasieko, takes the puck. Marvellis gets it out, and Thompson giving chase on LaRoe, and doesn't really work as Ward gets it, kind of just gets a shot blocked there as LaRoe goes against Tonkus, and Tonkus getting hit there by LaRoe again, Kyle. And this is shot, or actually not shot, it's passed away by Marvellis. Heliskin gets it deep, and kind of a weird bounce off the JFK boards.
Yeah, it took a Salem hop for sure.
As Ward now with the puck in the corner, LaRoe.
We are under 3 minutes to go in this second period, and Salem looking to put another one up on the board here.
Yeah, Thompson looking around, gets it to the front of the net, just no one there, unfortunately, as Ward shoots, saved there by Gantner. LaRoe gets hit by Ward, still on LaRoe's feet, and LaRoe tries to clear it. Unfortunately, it was not, but then it was cleared up by Pat Maher. Good job there by Maher to get that puck out.
Yeah, for sure. That was a long time in the zone, and now Salem will have an icing call. Is just unable to touch that up was Hunter Thompson, and he wish he could have hit that a little bit and not cause this icing, but now with 2:17 remaining, Trinity, who have been held scoreless here through the first 12 minutes, will try to make something happen here.
As Lucier shoots, the shot is blocked. This is cleared away here by Guerrero. And Salem kind of gets it out, but DeFreitas is there to block that. Gets it back into the Salem zone. It's kicked out. And it's kind of like a bouncing puck around here, Kyle. And Chisholm gets it. And it's saved there by Gantner as Lucier's looking for an option. Gives it to Soroyce. Soroyce looking around. Kind of a dangerous pass there right in the middle of the slot. But it doesn't go, or it doesn't harm the Pioneers as Lucier looking again for a pass, kept in by Salem.
My goodness, Blue Devils are really...
Yeah, as Chisholm finds Chisholm actually, Kyle, beneath the net. And whoa, big hit there by Ferrero on Lucier, and we might get a penalty here, Kyle.
Yes, we will for tripping as Trinity already 1 for 1 on the power play. We'll see if they can go 2 for 2 as a tripping call to Vinny Ferrero with a minute 24 to go. So if Salem is able to kill off a minute 24, Trinity will still have the remaining 36 seconds in the third period.
Yeah, obviously we don't have this stat, but I think that 2 of Trinity's goals are power play goals. So I think they are 2 for 2 on the. Actually, no, they're 1 for 1. Excuse me, because there was only 1 penalty in the first period, but obviously 100% penalty or power play. So you're obviously going to want to shut that down.
Yeah, high sticking and tripping have been Salem's penalties, 1 in each period, and we'll see if they can make something happen. Instead, they kind of lose the puck and
goes into the Salem bench there, Kyle.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it affected anyone, thankfully. They could just hit off of one of the players here as they are all right there looking over the boards. So faceoff will come right below us on your screen.
As it's dumped in here by Chisholm. Hurley picking the puck. Oh, it's kind of a...
Hurley kind of lost it. And he's kind of relieved right now in some ways. He just can't believe that happened. And, you know, Ganter says, hey, man, I still got your back.
Yeah, great job there by Ganter to have a sense of awareness there and know what's going on.
That's all it takes is keeping your mind on something else. Now, look at this. Salem with a chance on the penalty kill.
Yeah, we got the Chisholm penalty kill here, Kyle, with Brody and Elliott.
Well, we're down to 40 seconds to go.
As here's Bolio taking it up ice. As, again, this Chisholm penalty kill is giving problems for the Pioneers.
Oh, what a hit right there.
Oh, as we're going to get a penalty here. Looks like it's going to be on the Blue Devils. As Centurino now takes the puck, and now we could have a 6-on-4 here as, unfortunately, Bolio not able to get that rebound.
Wow, and penalty here. We'll put 2 blue boys in the box.
Yeah, it's going to be Chisholm, the junior, 5'7", 140, going to the box.
Now, 24 seconds remaining in this period, and kind of impressive to see that it'll be a 5-on-3 for some time.
As it's kept in. Oh, great block there by Hurley to keep that puck in. Unfortunately, it's just sent down by Tonkus, and Gantner comes out to play it, leaves it for Hurley.
Yeah, just a little too far for Gantner. And now 5 seconds to go. See if they wind up and send one.
As Tonkus again kind of giving disruption to Hurley as Lucier shoots. I don't know if that would have counted, Kyle, but it was a great shot on goal.
It certainly was, and so the Blue Devils are able to get on the board, the lone goal in the second period, but it's still the Trinity Pioneers leading this game by a score of 5-1, and we'll be back for the third period where it'll still be a 5-on-3 for the first 36 seconds. We'll be back here on Manchester Public Television's high school hockey coverage here from the JFK Memorial Coliseum. Braden LeBelzik and Kyle Heavey back with more right after this. And we're ready for the third period here for Manchester Public Television's high school hockey coverage here from the JFK Memorial Coliseum. Kyle Heavey and Braden LeBelzik here. And Salem was able to get a goal in that second period, but still down 4. And they will have to deal with a 5-on-3 to start things off as Pios will win the faceoff and see what they can do here, Bells.
Yeah, as here's Centurino as Trinity sets up their power play. That's 1 for 1 here tonight, Kyle, so 100%. As Bolio's now in the corner. Bolio passes it up to Lucier. Lucier looking around. Hurley walks in, shoots, blocked away there by Dowdy as Lucier is able to keep the puck in. Bolio now goes down to the corner. Looking around, looking for the pass in front, blocked away there by Chase. As Lucier gets the puck here.
3 seconds to go. It's the first penalty is killed.
Oh, as it's shot there by Centurino, as it's kept out there by Salem. Lucier shoots it again. Chase is there to make the save. Unfortunately, that's what's going to happen when you're 6'3", 218, Kyle.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do here with trying to get it past a very tall goaltender. And Trinity with still 54 seconds on this 5-on-4 advantage. And the starters will stay out here for another faceoff.
Yeah, as Lucier wins the puck back to Bolio, as he gets it to Tristan Lucier, not Callan. Tristan now with the puck, kind of whiffs there as still looking around as Centurino now has the puck in the corner. Centurino's looking around here, taking it to the top of the circles, gives it back to Lucier. Back to Centurino, kind of hit away there by a defender as that was Tonkus, as Tonkus is now giving chase as Hurley, as Hurley gets it away to Bolio, and Bolio now gives it to Lucier as Lucier misses the puck and it goes in deep.
And hit hard off the boards, but it goes to Tristan. Tristan setting something up.
Yeah, Lucier with the puck here. Lucier kind of looking for Bolio as it's blocked away there. Great play there by Dowdy to make that. That's the senior play right there, Kyle.
Max Bolio takes exception to a hit on him, and he's able to use his height and his reach to take that puck down.
Ooh,
we're back to even strength here.
That could have been very dangerous there, Kyle, with Chisholm getting out of the box. As here goes Bolio now with Centurino, 2-on-2. Shoots it on Chase. Chase is there to kick it away. Thompson now in the corner. Kicks it out. As we got a 2-on-1 here. As Chisholm was there, just not able to catch the pass. Trinity kind of caught sleeping there, Kyle.
A little bit, as that was a long shift there for some of those players trying to get another goal here. But Salem is, they're not giving up. They're able to kill that 5-on-3 and now trying to set something up. But Pios have been able to use a lot of their precious players here and get some more youth in here. So we got a lot of players that have been able to get some rest in a usual game like we saw at Bishop Girton. That they would have been playing a lot more, but it's been great to see some freshmen getting some playing time with a big lead, and we'll see if they can get another goal.
Yeah, obviously one of those players. He's not a freshman, but Dylan Bankin, he always finds to seam his way on the score sheet, Kyle. He's a defenseman, but he doesn't play like one, that's for sure.
And I believe it's Pat Maher that's going to go into the box for a hooking call.
Yeah, you are correct, Kyle. It's going to be a hook on Maher, as we'll see the Salem power play again.
Well, now there's some discussion here from Salem on what to do.
As it looks like Chase is kind of going to the bench slow here.
Not a good thing at all. As you can see, he is saying some
he's kind of making his way.
Words.
He's making his way over to the trainer, and looks like Griffin will be coming back out for Salem. So he played the first period, now he's coming back in the third.
Well, they do have one more goalie as well, Sam Furnell.
It looks like he hasn't played a single game this year, Kyle. He is a freshman, so. But yeah, Trinity gets the puck out here as Wasieko giving chase to Tonkus, and it's collected here by Dowdy. Dowdy, the captain of this Blue Devil squad, seems to know the game pretty well. He's made a few plays here tonight.
Yeah, I definitely have appreciated some of these Salem players. They seem like they have some talent, but they're running into a brick wall of Trinity goalies.
As here's Tonkus at the top of that diamond formation, as Chisholm gives it down to Thompson. Thompson gives it back to Tonkus. Or Thompson gives it to Tonkus, excuse me. It's a lot of T's there. But yeah, Thompson now keeps it into the Salem zone, or Trinity zone, excuse me, as Bankin kind of giving chase. Shoots off of Gantner's pad there, as it looks like the net has come off again, Kyle.
Yeah, maybe it's something to do with Gantner now. It seems like it's he does have a strong kick move to try to block shots, and if you hit the goal, what else can he do? It's going to come off its mooring. So it's still 1:07 remaining on this 5-on-4 for Salem, but again, a 4-goal deficit is 11:25 remains in this contest. There's only so much that the Blue Devils can do, but they got to get at least one on the board.
Yeah, as it's Chisholm and Hurley on the face-off. As here goes Siskovic giving chase to Dowdy, as now it's Tonkus again giving it to Dowdy. Dowdy brings it up here. Kind of brings it to the corner, leaves it for Salem. And as kind of just miscommunication there in front of the net as this is collected by LaRoe. LaRoe tries to get it out, but it's blocked away. As Tonkus gives it back to Dowdy, back to Tonkus. As Tonkus shoots off of Gantner's padding, kicked away. Great save there by Gantner as now it goes back into the corner behind the Trinity net. And looks like Dowdy kind of looking around here. Gives it across, back to Tonkus. Tonkus shoots, kind of blocked away, and it goes in. Wow.
A power play goal for the Salem Blue Devils has made this a 5-2 game with still 10:35 remaining. And don't count Salem out just yet. They are starting to gain some momentum here.
Yeah, it's going to be the junior credited with that goal, Elliot Chisholm. He's 5'7", he's 140 pounds.
As the scoreboard operator is still trying to get the score to change, you finally just did it. And now away we go, and Salem with another opportunity.
As the goal scorer, Elliot Chisholm, passes it to Dowdy, but it's collected there by Lucier. Lucier brings it up, dumps it in. Lucier now going after it. Maravelis is right on him. As it's kind of hit away there by Siskovic, as Maravelis kind of kicks it right back to Siskovic. It's kicked away in the corner. Dowdy clears it out there, as we will have an icing.
Yeah, they got lucky there with a Blue Devil, Andrew Maravelis, losing his stick, trying to kick that away, just didn't work. And he's going to get in some chirping from his own teammate, Brody Chisholm.
Yes. We got Brody Chisholm at the dot with Max Bolio.
DeFreitas ready. If it comes to him, it does not.
As it's hit off a Salem player there, as I couldn't make out who that number was, but here's DeFreitas. DeFreitas sends it back in as Trey now has to get onside and go back in. As Hurley tries to make a play on the puck, can't make the play though, as Dowdy brings it in, blocked there by, I believe that was Hurley. It could have been Sorois, but here's Centurino now coming along, shoots on goal, saved there by Griffin, as Dowdy shoots it, and it is not going to be on net, so we have an icing.
It looked like it at first, but instead, and the clock is still running. 2 seconds ticked off there, so that kind of works out for the home team, trying to make something happen there. But
it's the little things, Kyle.
It's no one noticed except for me.
As looks like we're going to have Therian and Sullivan out there. I haven't really called his name tonight, but I'll give the win to Sullivan there, as looks like this is Griffin. Another one of those, maybe there might be two Griffins on this roster now that I'm thinking about it, Kyle. Two brothers, yeah, the goalie Griffin and the defenseman Griffin.
They're like Team USA's. They got the Hughes, they got the Kachucks. Instead, they got the Griffins and the
Chisholms.
The Chisholms.
As Wasieko passes it to the Belzik, blocked away there by Griffin. Great block there by Griffin. And this is Helinski, passes it up, and Sullivan now gets the puck. As here's kind of a 2-on-1. O'Connor tries to make a play, but Salem can't capitalize on that scoring chance. As now it's in the corner here, as Sullivan has the puck, looking around here. Great stick there by Maher to break up that play, and Wasieko now going to get it in the corner. Wasieko kind of clears it out. Maher giving chase, as it's kind of dumped back in here, and Salem will have to get onsides. As Chase now in the corner against Lebelzik. Chase kind of jukes out Lebelzik there in the corner, as Chase still has the puck, and Lebelzik finally giving pressure.
Yeah, Bryson's kind of getting a lot more playing time than usual here. Shot goes really high, so we'll see if he can stay on the plus-minus on the plus side of things.
Oh, as Ferrero kind of just tripped over the goal line there, I think, Kyle, and kind of hits the boards hard, and it's cleared out by Trinity and back into the Salem zone for an ice.
8:08 remaining in this contest. Salem scored 2 unanswered goals so far, but are still down by 3, and the faceoff will come down in the Trinity zone.
Yeah, this is Thompson and Lucier on the faceoff, and Thompson wins it, as unfortunately just couldn't get a shot off there, as LaRoe now sends it to Bankin. Bankin looking around, tries to give it to Tristan Lucier, and Tristan Lucier not there to make the play, as now Tristan is trying to make the play in the O zone and doesn't. But here's Bankin now, kind of one of those offensive powerhouses, even though he's a defender. Gives it to Lucier. Lucier now giving it to Siskovic. Siskovic shoots. That was almost tipped in by Bankin, but it's cleared out by Salem. As Siskovic now keeping it in the zone. Great move there not to be hit. Both of Luciers can't get a shot off there, and it's cleared out by Salem. As now this is Tonkus kind of making his way into the zone. Fortunately couldn't get a shot on goal there. As Thompson now kind of trips.
Was that a trip, or was that he just
I think he
lost
just
his balance?
Yeah, lost his balance there and blocked away by Lucier.
Toe pick.
Now the other Lucier, it's a 2-on-2 here with both Lucier brothers. And Pete Siskovic just can't get a shot on net there. As now Bankin is there to make the play. Keep it in. Trying to be tipped there by Lucier, but nothing doing. As now Ward kind of dumps it back for Thompson, but just no one there. As now Salem's got to break the puck out of their zone again, and Trinity can get fresh bodies out there.
Yeah, here comes the top line for the Pioneers, and they know that they can make a difference in this game, but got to be waiting for Centurino to get on sides. They finally does, and now it's like practice. You can see this all the time, how hard they have to skate, as Coach Cannell has done a great job of building this team over the past few years, getting these guys that Bells you saw as just young bucks, and now they're studs here on this squad. And
yes, Tomkus shoots there just wide. Gantner in position there to make the save, just no shot on goal. And it's kind of chipped at the net, and it's cleared up by the Pioneers as Centurino was giving chase, but it's dumped back in by Salem.
Down to exactly 6 minutes remaining in this contest. Salem still down 3. You got to do the math, Bells. It's a goal every 2 minutes. See if they can make something happen here.
As this one is going to be covered up by Griffin for face-off in the Salem zone. But Kyle, kind of to build off of what you mentioned to me earlier about
good news here, Bells, as I look down, the goalie comes back out on the ice and back into the bench. So
that's great. Good. That's Travis Chase again, everybody, the sophomore from Salem. But to mention what you said earlier, Kyle, about these Trinity boys kind of gaining their ground, getting better every day, it's been awesome to see what they've been able to accomplish this year. And hopefully this is just a little bit of what they can accomplish this year.
Well, obviously the playoffs are knocking on the door here. The senior night will be on Saturday, and Manchester Public Television will be happily be there to see the Manchester Kings and the Trinity Pioneers, both home teams here at the JFK, battling it out for the final game of the year. And obviously this is a big one here for Salem as they lead Manchester by a game in the standings, but now with this loss, Manchester might be able to slide ahead of them in the standings. So
yes,
it's really going to be a heck of a battle here to finish this regular season and who gets into the playoffs and who does not.
Yeah, Chisholm kind of just offsides there. Oh, actually, we're going to get a penalty here, Kyle, on Therian. I believe that was for a hooking. I didn't see it. I don't know if the camera caught it, but I didn't see that at all.
All right, it definitely is. Well, 5:08 remaining, and now a 2-minute power play for the Salem Blue Devils. 7-8 record, and trying to get back to 8-8.
Yes, here is Tonkus kind of giving it to Dowdy. That I feel like I've called their names a few times tonight here, Kyle.
Absolutely. You're going to be talking about them in your sleep for the way things are going because they've just been on the ice so much.
I mean, they are the Blue Devils, so.
That's true.
Great. As I think that was blocked away by Bankin.
Yeah, he definitely got a slap shot right there. And, man, the junior is going to be feeling that for a little bit.
Yeah, he's going to have to put an ice pack on that one tonight.
Sarah's going to be busy. There's trainer here.
As here's Lucier taking the face off against Chisholm, and it's cleared out by Trinity. Great clear there by the Pioneers. As Dowdy now setting up this breakout, gives it to Tonkus. Tonkus giving it up to Dowdy, but Lucier's there to break that up. As now Salem bringing it into the Pioneer zone. They rim it in. This is Chisholm giving chase to the puck as he's in the corner against Bankin. Now Bankin giving chase. Thompson in the corner. Passes it up to Tonkus. Back to Thompson. Thompson looking for an option here. Kind of shoots it over the net.
He had a tough angle. He went for it still, but kept in the zone, shot from a distance, and gloved. And we'll have a whistle here with 53 seconds remaining on the 5-on-4 penalty kill from the Trinity Pioneers.
Yeah, great save there by Gantner to catch that cleanly in the glove. But yeah, Kyle, like you were mentioning earlier, tonight the Kings, I almost called them the Central Little Green, but the Manchester Kings, they have to play Spalding tonight, so that's a must-win game for them too if they want to jump Salem.
Yes, it's a timeout has been called here with exactly 4 minutes to go in this game, as Salem has got to get their power play working here to try to cut this deficit down to a 5-3. And yes, we have a lot of games going on in the state of New Hampshire on this school vacation week. The biggest one going on up in Concord here, Bells, as in the first time in high school hockey history in New Hampshire, it'll be 2 coaches who have 600 wins in their career.
Wow,
there
we go.
Duncan Walsh, who got his 600th career victory back in December here at the Brian C. Stone Memorial Christmas Hockey Tournament. And it'll also be Dick Dodds in his 44th season with the now called Hanover Bears. They were the Marauders, who has just got his 600th win earlier this week at Keene. So it's a big day up there in the capital city, and the Everett Arena will have certainly a special presentation there going on.
Yeah, that's always a fun matchup, too, with Hanover and Concord. I feel like you never really know what you're going to get out of Hanover when they play Concord. So, but
the
Salem,
standings say Hanover is 8-8 and Concord is 15-1, so should be still a very good game.
Yeah, so the Blue Devils, they have obviously the Pioneers who they're playing right now, but on Saturday they're at Concord against Bow. So I think that is definitely going to be a must-win game with the way that things are looking in this game.
Yeah, Bow's had a down year so far this year, so it's going to be a very interesting to see who will get in the final spots in the playoff push.
As that's kind of blocked away there by O'Connors. He's kind of hobbling around there, but Salem now looking to get the puck back in and set up this power play. As this is Tonkus kind of broken up there by Siskovich as it goes in the corner. Tonkus looking for an option here. Gives it to Thompson as he's looking for an option. As he gives it to Chisholm. This is Brody Chisholm. As Dowdy shoots it, and it goes wide. Thompson now.
15 seconds remains on the power play here for Salem. They got to get something going. This timeout has not worked like they had wanted.
Oh, Chisholm just misses the net there.
Got a heck of a wrist shot right there.
As now this is sent down below the net, and Max Bolio comes right out of the box and is able to get that puck as he makes a move. Great move. Here he goes. Oh, what a save. Oh, my gosh. Griffin just robbed Max Bolio.
Unbelievable right there. Great job by the Pios to finally get Max the goal, or Max the puck, as he had just come out from the bench after the power play had been ended, and he got stoned right there, and we'll see what he can do on the face-off here. As you know that he's got a bit of frustration in his body today. He was not able to get any goals so far.
Yeah, obviously his name is on the score sheet, though, Kyle, with an assist. So
that's true.
Assists are always worth the same amount as goals, so that's usually how I look at that. But now Trinity, Hurley has the puck, passes to Bolio's. Now we got a 2-on-1 with Centurino and Bolio. Centurino fakes the shot, brings it behind the net, gives it to Soroy. Soroy shoots, blocked away by Salem. Cam Chase, actually. And now Dowdy has the puck. Gives it back. Oh, what a play by the Blue Devils. Tic-tac-toe, Kyle.
2:22 remaining, and they have cut the deficit down to 2 as the Blue Devils are coming back slowly but surely. But the issue is here, Bells, again, 2:22 remaining in this contest, and they will have to be very smart with things. But their goaltender is standing on his head right now. And
yes, that was Chisholm. Elliot Chisholm, the junior, who's put that goal away for Salem to make it a 5-3 game. And obviously Rich is not here as he's dealing with possibly a torn meniscus, but this is me and Rich's favorite lead, the 2-goal lead, which is obviously the most dangerous lead in hockey.
Yeah, well, let's see if they can. Oh, what a glove save right there. And a heck of a shot there by Tristan Lucier, but my goodness, this goalie who had given up 5 goals in the first has come back here in the third and has looked strong.
Yeah, Griffin's looked great those last 2 saves he's made. As now we have Lucier at the dot, and we have Tonkus. Big face-off here for both teams as it's sent to Lucier and he scores.
A minute 56 to go, and the Trinity Pioneers, who have not scored since the opening period, are able to put the lead back up to 3, and that might just do it here with time running out here.
Yeah, that is Tristan Lucier's second goal of the game. That's from his brother, Callan Lucier, and you got to love the Lucier to Lucier connection there, Kyle.
Well, I'm sure their parents love it the most, but it's still a special thing what Trinity is able to get to see, and we look forward to seeing what they will have in the baseball season as well. But we still got at least 3 more weeks of hockey from the way things are going.
Yeah, obviously high hopes for the hockey team and the Trinity baseball team, which hopefully that we will be covering a lot of their games this year, Kyle.
Well, at the same time, we got to hope the snow goes away sometime soon, too.
That's true. I know, snowing again today when I was walking to class. Like, what the heck?
Well.
And I can't believe it's supposed to be spring, what, in 2 weeks?
Well, we're going to get 40-degree weather on Saturday, so it'll be very fun. Oh, in front. Oh, what a great save. Griffin up to the task.
As Lewis makes the play, as actually I think that was Lebelzik who kind of got that puck there, as now he has the puck and kind of passes it out to nobody, and it just goes back in the Trinity zone as now Lewis picks up the puck. Back to Lebelzik and kind of whiffs on that puck as this is Thompson. Thompson just shoots, goes wide as now giving chase is Lebelzik, and it's dumped in by Salem. And it looks like that's Boucher making the play as Hawks now trying to make the hit on the boards, and he does. Always awesome to see the freshman make the hit as Wasieko now makes the play. Lewis kind of tries to dump it out.
30 seconds remaining in this contest. Salem is still trying their best. They have not pulled their goalie yet, but an icing call here with 24 seconds to go. We'll see if they do pull him. Again, a 3-goal lead is kind of a lot, though, and only so much you can do with 24 seconds, so it looks like he's just going to stay out there.
Yeah, as obviously Salem does have Bo. That looks like it's going to be a must-win game, but I think for the Kings tonight, too, it's definitely a must-win game for them as well, because I'm not too sure if they're going to be able to get back in if they lose tonight and possibly maybe upset the Pioneers, but I'm thinking that Salem's probably going to beat Bo, Kyle, just by the way that Bo has kind of played this year.
Again, the standings go as Concord, Trinity, Bishop Girton, Pinkerton, Keene, Wyndham, Londonderry, and now we'll see who the final couple spots are as they do pull a goalie. So
yeah, Griffin goes to the bench.
6-on-4 here.
As
the Trinity Pioneers start to bang the boards.
As Wasieko looking for the hat trick, as he's just not quick enough, unfortunately.
Oh, it would have been great to have, but he just was not able to get there in time.
As Salem now puts it on, Gentner with the save, and he saves the next one. I don't know if that would have counted, but great save there by Gentner, and a big win here for the Pioneers.
Trinity Pioneers get their 14th victory of the year. The final score is 6-3. And Braden Lebelzik, this is going to be a tough one. We have to give some players of the game here, the 3 stars. And it's certainly a tough one here as we had 2 goalies in this game. We had Ronzella, who did not give up a goal here, but he only played 15 minutes. So I don't know if that's worthy of having him as a number 3 star or if you would rather go with someone else.
I think the 3-star here has got to be probably, I want to say, I can't remember which Chisholm is it. I think it's Elliot Chisholm. I think he had 2 goals here tonight, Kyle, for Salem. So I'd give him the 3rd star. I think for my 2nd star of the game, it's got to be Tristan Lucier, obviously, with 2 goals tonight and an assist. That's great stuff there. And obviously, I think my 1st star has got to be Mason Wasieko with scoring his first ever high school goal and getting another goal in less than 30 seconds. So
and coming 6 seconds away from getting a hat trick, which would have been really special here. But we're going to give this night a break here and be back here on Saturday for what will be a special night. For Executive Director Jason Cody, Operations Specialist Joe Lara, Operations Assistant Brendan McCormick, for our main man Rich McDonough, we hoping that it's going to be a speedy recovery and he can still join us on both Friday and Saturday. As Friday, we will see the girls Trinity team in action over at Tri-Town as they will have their senior night versus Concord. And we want to thank you all very much for watching throughout this winter 2025-26 season through snowstorms and everything else that Mother Nature has thrown at us. We've tried to get as many games as we can, and we look forward to doing it a few more times here. But the final score again, a 6-3 win from the Trinity Pioneers. For Braden Belzick, my name is Kyle Heavey. It's been a presentation of Manchester Public Television. We'll see you all again soon.